has struck out 2. He's got the stuff to get out of this, but he's got to go through Encarnacion and Colabello, Tulowitzki. Bases loaded, nobody out.
And this half inning affects David Price moving forward in this series as well.
Full count. It's 2-0. And Volquez was missing by inches. Hung his head after his 3rd walk of the inning and 4th of the game as he missed on 3 and 2. To Encarnacion.
And Joe, I got to give credit to Bautista and Encarnacion. Power hitters that make contact. If you're facing a lot of other lineups with guys that hit 30, 40 home runs, you're getting a strikeout.
Royals go to their bullpen. Bases loaded, nobody out in the 6th. Inning in this game right here. At 2-0, it's Tulowitzki.
He has been firing one strike after another, Joe. 34 pitches in this series, 28 of them strikes.
Tulowitzki into the gap. That stays in play. 3-run score. The Blue Jays busted open in the 6th.
The big break here was that ball staying in the park. It hit and bounced and hit the top of the wall, giving them an extra run. It bounces out. It's a ground rule double. You only pick up 2 runs.
Tulo has been watching these games. He knows this guy's just been filling up the strike zone. Jumps on the first pitch.
Tulowitzki doesn't have a ton of hits this postseason, but he's got some big ones. And now he's got his 2nd of this postseason in support of Marco Estrada. He homered in the division series down 2-0 with Estrada on the mound for the Blue Jays in the win. And now he empties the bases with a 3-run double to make it 5-0 in the 6th inning, facing elimination here in Game 5.
You know how hard it is to get through this lineup? Bautista, why did he get all those fastballs? He's got Encarnacion sitting behind him. Then you got Colabello. Then you got Tulo. There's no way to find an easy out of the inning.
3 3-run extra base hits for Troy Tulowitzki. Timing is everything.
3 walks in the inning, 4 in the game for Volquez, who goes 5+, 5 runs on 3 hits, but 4 walks, 3 in the inning, and a home run allowed. 3-1 now on Navarro.
Question, Joe, is David Price quit stretching?
Well, I think 2 things are in play. One, Estrada has been virtually untouchable. 2, they're in a position where if this series does go to Friday's Game 6, they're looking at a David Price start on normal rest, and they're into a position in the game where they can use Sanchez and Osuna, their closer, because of what Estrada's done. Got him on a breaking ball for out number 2. And we go back to Tulowitzki's bases clearing double.
Fastball, middle, and absolutely ready for it.
Well, he's hit some balls hard already today. Lined out to short time before, and he just caught another one. He's been aggressive. But that ball right there, staying in the ballpark, is all the difference in the world of a run.
Pilar. Good breaking ball from Herrera. From Duffy on the scoreboard radar gun. Bautista has walked, singled, scored a run, one of the 3 walks. Go along with a hit batsman for Volquez in the 4-run 6th. A 1-0.
You know, if you look into box scores at Bautista's games, it doesn't look like he's had big numbers yet. Yesterday he got that ground ball, drove in a run. That's a big at-bat. Then the at-bat tonight, the walk. Just the fact he's got this much power and he still puts the ball in play really forced Volquez to have to do something different that he walked on.
Joe, you made the point about all of his walks. They may not have all the damage numbers we're used to seeing from Bautista, but he's been seeing the ball really well, really not getting outside the strike zone.
And again, I go back to the length of the lineup, and a lot of people I know don't believe that it matters. It does. You know, and now all of a sudden he's getting some pitches, and he knows he doesn't have to force things to happen when you got the depth behind him.
Right center field. Back at the wall. It is off the top. Donaldson scores, and it's 6-0.
The difference with this ball than the ones he got with Volquez, this ball's down. Remember, he kept fouling the balls back against Volquez. Look where this pitch is at. It's going to be down, and he stays right through it. It's right in his loop zone. And he didn't miss it.
Lucky he got to second base. Now it's time to speed up and get there. He thought the ball was out.
Strike 1 on Encarnacion in a 6-run game. Back-to-back doubles with 2 out by Donaldson and Bautista.
Well, Joe, they keep scoring like this. It might be time for Pendleton. Pendleton to come back out there.
Yeah, right. We had a position player pitch in Game 4. That's how out of hand Game 4 got. A 14-2 Kansas City win. Different story here on Wednesday.
Said his arm felt great today, by the way.
The 0-2. Blocked by Perez.
You want a good definition of what makes a great hitter? When you can hit in today's game late in game with all the velocity coming out of the bullpen. Check out these numbers for Jose Bautista. Gets better as the game goes on, as the velocity goes up.
Tells me he's a good fastball hitter. They're coming out of that pen, not throwing many wrinkles, coming after you.
Struck him out. And like Herrera the inning before him, Duffy strikes out the side. But back-to-back doubles to add to the lead for Marco Estrada. These fans have been making noise since 4 o'clock. And they are at their loudest now, leading by 6 into the 8th. That's a base hit into right. And we'll see if Estrada remains to face Rios. The answer is no, and we'll be quiet, and you can just enjoy the ovation for Marco Estrada. Another hit. Tulowitzki, who had a 3-run double last time, is on here with 1 out in the 8th.
You know, Joe, we were talking before the game. I saw Tulo down on the field doing these weird stretches, right? I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. You had hip surgery. And he said he talked to Alex Rodriguez on who to go to. Went to Colorado, the top specialist in the country. And he said it's been about a year now because, remember, he finished the season early last year to have hip surgery. And he feels fantastic. He said every time he would run, his labrum would catch, like with just a glitch. So they took that out, cleaned him up, and he feels terrific.
Here's Navarro. Problem for Tulowitzki was in a collision with Kevin Pillar on September 12th. He ended up with a crack in his left shoulder blade, and so that's what has been bothering him most recently. As we said, not a lot of hits this postseason, but some big ones for Toronto. Strike 2 on Navarro.
Yeah, and you start to see signs of when a guy's going to break out. That right there, he takes a pitch, a breaking ball, and shoots it through the right side, he being Tulowitzki. That tells me he's staying on the ball more. The ball he hit into the gap in left center was a bullet. So he's staying up the middle of the field, and things are starting to open up for him.
Two out. Duffy has retired 5, all 5 with strikeouts. T-Mobile wants fans to share their passion. Be part of the biggest 7th inning stretch. Post your photos and videos with hashtag #TheBigSeventh. And hashtag contest for a chance to win tickets to World Series game number 4, which will be in either Citi Field or Wrigley Field.
National League Park, American League home field advantage, winning the All-Star game once again.
Pillar takes a strike. One for 3 tonight. Set up here. The Royals in the 9th inning against the closer, Osuna. We'll have the 2, 3, and 4 hitters, Zobrist, Kane, and Hosmer, trailing by at least 5.
John Michael Gibbons of San Antonio, Texas, never more eloquent than when he took the ball from Marco Estrada. Wow, that sums it up. Don't need anything more than that. But I will tell you this, Marco Estrada took the ball twice where a loss meant the end of the season for Toronto. He gave John Gibbons 14 innings, allowing only 2 runs. The definition of clutch.
Two out. And a line drive into center. Kane over his head. Tulowitzki on the move. Around third. Throw at third. Run scores. And out at third is Pilar at 7-1. The run counts as Tulowitzki crossed the plate before the out at third. And we're just hoping Moustakas is okay.
Well, you hear Pilar saying, "You're all right." This is going to be a hard slide. Tries to get it back in.
The out call by Laz Diaz. Another run on the board at 7-1. And if he didn't get him initially, we know by now, keeping the tag on the left foot and leg of Pilar, that's clearly an out at third base. Meanwhile, watch Tulowitzki. He's got to cross home plate before that out at third, and he did. Barely.
Kevin Pilar was running him down.
They're going to review this play, but I think they're going to come back. First, initially, they could be looking at two things. A lot of times you see review, it doesn't mean they're looking at just what we think is obvious. They're probably checking to see, did Tulowitzki cross the plate? And then also, is he out at third base?
Well, the home plate umpire, Dan Iasonia, was right on it. They are checking both. The crowd's reacting because they're showing the play at third, but like we saw here yesterday, then Pilar comes up off the bag and the tag remains, but there's the freeze. Tulowitzki is on the plate for the 7th run, and the tag has not happened at third yet.
Well, plus the other thing, if we go forward, he's safe at first. All right, now you come in. He's got the right foot is in. He's safe. He's out because the left foot is out. So Tulowitzki's almost in the dugout now. Okay? So if you thought he was maybe close, now Tulo's scoring about that time. And now he's past the plate by now, I would think, and that's when the play is applied the tag.
It's a double upheld. Everybody off the field, except for a couple of the batteries still out there. You're out at third, and the run scores.
They got it right, and they back it up on video. And now it's a 6-run lead again for Toronto, trying to get a Game 6 in Kansas City on Friday night. Here comes the 20-year-old. Justin Smoke comes in the game to play first base. Colabello, who homered tonight, is out. And here is Roberto Osuna. First pitch swinging. Goins to his right. One away. Zobrist 0 for 4. And the 20-year-old closer, Roberto Osuna, is in to get now the last 2 outs.
That'll slow you down. 1 pitch, 1 out for a guy who really never swings at the first pitch, Ben Zobrist.
The hitting streak for Kane is in jeopardy at 13 games and counting in the postseason. 98 from Osuna, strike 1. One of the big questions for the Jays, as we remind you that official caps, hoodies, jackets, and more, celebrate with your favorite team at the MLB.com shop, was how would the young closer handle the pressure of the postseason? 20 years old, new to the job in the big leagues. He's been outstanding. Back to him. Pretty cool, huh? 2 out. We saw Moustakas shaking out that left hand. Aaron, what happened?
He came over to speak with Ned Yost, Joe, when he came off the field. Ned Yost asked him if he was okay. He said, "I'm fine." Then Ned asked his head athletic trainer, Nick Kenny, to take a look at him, and Mike Moustakas just pushed him aside and said, "I'll be okay." No one has gone up to him from the athletic training staff since.
The 2 out, nobody on. Hosmer standing in between the Blue Jays in Game 6. Not anymore. Toronto wins Game 5, 7-1. into this game, everybody talking about the Royals' run-scoring machine. 33 runs in the first 4 games, including 14 yesterday. Well, Marco Estrada shut down that attack here, kept the Royals hitters off balance from the beginning. He gets the win in the biggest start of his career. And if you're Kansas City, you got to win here. You go home, you're up 3 games to 2, and you go back in front of your great fans and try and win it there.
Sometimes an athlete is so good, a game becomes his personal property. This will be known as the Marco Estrada.
They used to use shock therapy to help the mentally ill. Since you are so sick, you, Balco, need a great deal of therapy!
Swiped a whole case of this stuff from my uncle before coming. I'm gonna need it if I'm stuck here for the summer instead of souping up this bitchin' Firebird I found in...
Yeah, great. Where do they keep the chainsaws here?
What?
We might want to find out, right? Where they keep them? Because you never know when you might need a chainsaw.
Why do we need a chainsaw for a slumber party?
I know what's gonna go down at this camp. And it's not pretty.
Of us, or are you fucking her too? Oh, these 2 cute little girls get to them. It's gonna be such a shame to see your wife divorce you and your business ruined over a single night of reversion. You wanna go door to door telling your neighbors you're a child molester? What will the other parents do to let their kids play your convicted pedophile? Oh, there's Evan. There's Evan. I didn't think you had it in you.
Marco, your team is facing elimination. The bullpen is exhausted, and our announcing crew just said you just pitched the game of your life. What do you think it was?
Yeah, it's a great game, you know. The fans gave me all the energy I needed, all the adrenaline I needed. I was shaking on the mound. I had so much adrenaline going. I wasn't nervous. I just had a lot of adrenaline going. And it helped me pitch today, you know. I located early on. And that's really been my biggest issue, is just not locating early on. And today I had everything going. Had a little bump at the end, but, you know, we got it done.
Okay, when was the adrenaline and when was the shaking? Because our Tom Verducci was saying, I'd love to know how fast that heart was racing. Just when was that?
Oh, first inning. Just hearing it. I haven't pitched here in maybe a month. It's been a while since I pitched at home, and just listening to the crowd get after it the way they were. You know, I had my glove up, and I can feel myself shaking a little bit, but, you know, I was able to calm it down and make pitches today.
And more importantly, when did you know you had it? When did you know you were on?
Well, after the first, you know. Usually that's when I struggle the most, and once I start locating, especially that fastball that we talked about, I knew it was going to be a pretty good game, and obviously the bats showed up today. The guys did an incredible job, and Navi was tremendous back there. You know, it's easy to pitch to him. The guy knows what he's doing back there, and I just try to hit the glove as much as possible.
And what a reaction, though, we saw from everybody when the pitching change was made. We saw your manager just say, wow. What were you thinking at that point?
Yeah, I put my head down, and I just took it all in. It was incredible listening to everybody cheer me on like that. It means the world, you know. We're not done. I know we're still down by a game, but we've got plenty of life left. Now we got to go to Kansas City and get the job done, you know. But I'm very thankful for all the fans, all they did today. There's incredible pitching behind them, and I appreciate everything.
Congrats. We'll see you in Kansas City.
Appreciate it.
All right, Kev.
All right, Josh.
The thing you need to know about Al is sometimes it takes a while. Does his family know? Wow. Okay. Come on. Do that again. Come on. Ow! Nice.
Dared you?
Juliet?
Was this your plan the entire time to steal my husband and my child? I trusted you, but you're just a gold-digging, backstabbing whore, aren't you? You and my husband can go to hell!
Hey! I just wanted to say bye. I'll be uploading the article soon. Seriously, you're amazing.
Thank you.
Reputation. You learn in the past, it's a new generation. And I wanna feel good when I got no pain, and that's how I'm gonna stay.
To get your kids to eat fruit every day, show them a fun, silly way to do it. Take an orange. Not only does it give them their daily dose of vitamin C, it can also provide their daily dose of fun. The more you know.
So, Tex. Fire roasted peppers and onions? It's Max. Let's settle this.
Should we tell him it's both? Eventually.
When Tex meets Max, it's a win-win. The Tex-Mex Bacon Thick Burger, only at Hardee's.
You know, Viagra helps guys with erectile dysfunction get and keep an erection. Talk to your doctor about Viagra.
Hey, two, long time no see. This is Cindy, and this is my website, Jenny Loop, for jerseys.ru, and the other two websites, Jenny, jerseys.ru, Jenny, for jerseys.ru also works. Okay, let me show you the details. This one is number 88 from Cowboys. This one is limited style. Look at here. Okay, here is the size tags. Size is extra large. This is gray tags. It is different from the Elite. Okay, this is the material. Okay, the following is the number. Camouflage number. Number 88, very good quality here, and a very beautiful stitch here. Okay, and this team logo Cowboys. This one, color yellow, rubberized for logo, and it's flywire. So there is a size tag in the collar here. Okay, let me show you the details at the shoulder and the sleeve. Look at here, number 88 at the shoulder. It was stitched, and here Nike swoosh and flag here. It was stitched too. This is the right sleeve, and let me show you the left sleeve. Here is Nike logo. This logo very beautiful, stitched here, and there is something here. Salute service. Okay, the back of this jersey. Number 88. And the name was Brad. Name plate here, and stitch the name. Very good stitch here, and very good stitch on the number. I will post the jerseys link as the comment parts. If you need, we post a video for other jerseys. Please leave comments. And now I will show you the size, the length for this jersey. Wait a moment. this one. Look at this. This one is extra large. The length from here to here is about 33.5 inches. This is the length, and let me show you the width. The width here from left to here is 25.5 inches. This is the width. If you need other size, please tell me at the comment parts. I will show you at the video next time. Okay, thanks for today. This is Sandy. Good day.